Hello everyone. Welcome to Coaching Think Talk. So I am Life Coach Candee Teng. I am a professional CACC life coach and a certified mental health coach from Life Coach Philippines. And this is coaching for mindful eating. So this coaching conversation is for people who sees food as life, but who are being challenged by what they eat, which causes them physical, emotional, and mental stress. And my mission is to help 1 million individuals to become mentally fit to heal and recover from their broken identity, broken name, and broken dreams so that they can courageously journey outside of their comfortable lifestyle to live responsibly. So thank you for joining me live today. And please leave your digital footprints by letting us know where you are coming from. And of course, please do tag a friend and circulate this video to help us reach more individuals who might be in need of what I'll be sharing with you for this session. Yeah, so you may also want to give some shout outs to people you want to greet and reach out with some inspiring message. So if you are watching this on a replay, please do comment hashtag replay. So I am streaming via FB page of Life Coach Philippines and YouTube channel Coach AI-Connect. So if you are new to our platform, please like, follow, and subscribe. So for this session, I will be talking about Fats 101. Ayan. So let me know how you actually see fats. Yeah. So for this, no, I will be discussing what are fats, no? What are fats? What are the type of fats, and how does fat work, no? What does it do to our body for us to have a clearer picture in order for us to be able to appreciate and understand fat. Kasi kawawa naman si fat, no? Hindi natin siya kilala and madami tayong naririnig about fats. Okay, again, this is fats. This is coaching for mindful eating and for this session I will be talking about fats 101. So in case you're meeting me for the first time, so my name is Coach Candee Teng. So I am a master builder apprentice of Master Coach A. So we help, okay. So I am a master builder apprentice of Master Coach A, and we build tribe as we help your unstoppable dream to come true. I am also a proud scholar of Master Coach A's Tribe Speak, a six-step to six-figure speaking career training program. I am the creator of When Comfort is Not Too Comfortable coaching community. So this is very beautiful and amazing because if you can see here, no, you can be comfortable with pain or pain with comfort. And when we talk about comfort, it's not only limited to physical comfort, no, but this can be your mental comfort, your emotional comfort. This can as well, no, when you talk about food is as well your comfort, no. How's your relationship with food? How do you treat food? Like, do you do stress eating? Ayan, comfort pa rin yan when you do stress eating. That is the usual way that you do things, and that's the only thing that your body knows, no. Di naman sa body knows, but it's the action that you take, no, in order for you to cope with stress. And that, of course, for some has become already their comfort. And of course, when you do stress eating, emotional eating, of course, you eat comfort food. And often, no, the food that we eat is not something that we would really want for our health, and we have health consequences. So eventually you get to be pained with comfort, no. And of course, there are people who grew up very used to pain, just like me, no. And oftentimes these people, kami, no, kami, when there is no pain, feeling nila may mali sa buhay nila. That's why they are very, very comfortable with pain. And they cannot imagine a pain-free life. Hindi naman pain-free, but they cannot imagine a life where it is joyful for them. They want this, but they are, doubtful that if they can have this. So this is perfect for those people, no, who are pain with comfort and comfortable with pain. And of course, life choices, no. Um, offers rewards and lessons for us to take. So not making a choice, choosing to be where you are in your comfortable zone, even if it's already too uncomfortable to you, even it's already pains you, no. is also a choice. So not doing anything is also a choice. So you want to remember that. And of course, I am a proud coachee of Master Coach A. So we have been in partnership for 3 years na, no? For 3 years now. And when I came to Master Coach A, I was clinically diagnosed with multiple mental illnesses. So, with that is eating disorder. That's why we have coaching for mindful eating. So this is as well be has is my no no my journey of knowing about food, developing a relationship with food. What else? Knowing, of course, discovering how food affects your mental health and how it is directly proportional to your mental health. Ayan. Kasi nga, meron tayong eating disorder, di ba? If you're going to look at it, how can there be an eating disorder? What is the relationship of food with the way you eat, with the food, no, and your brain? Meron po talaga, kaya nga meron tayong mga eating disorders as well. And growing up, we are now in the diet culture. For those who do not know, no, this is the toxic culture where people use their weight, no, their physical appearances with their value. So you, in a nutshell, no, that's what diet culture is all about, and this has become prevalent, especially now. And of course, this is very timely for you to have a different approach, a different way of looking at mindful eating, with the way you eat, how you eat, with the whole process of eating. Okay, so if you want to connect with me, this is my page, Life Coach Candee. This is the group when comfort is not too comfortable coaching community. So feel free to join the group. And all you have to do is answer the membership questions for your membership to be approved. Okay, and then if you want to connect with me, ask me some question, drop me some personal notes, no? Especially now, if you cannot answer it right now in the video, especially if you are on a replay and you want to ask me, feel free to add me up. So this is my FB timeline, my personal account. So this is the current appearance, no, of my personal account. So if you see other accounts, that's actually not me. Okay, and of course I invite you to like and follow the Cup Coffee Republic, and with that I invite you to become a channel of love and blessing and hope as well, no, as you bless someone with a meal from the Cup Coffee Republic. So gift them a meal, #gift, no, and let your, of course, along with that gift is your personal message, and allow your personal message to inspire someone today. So allow us to partner with you in bringing light and love into someone's life, especially this season of very tumultuous times. A very pandemic, no, madaming takot, many are fearful, many are stressed, many have lost their loved ones as well, and they need that no, that boost in energy, the heart energy. Ayan. So this is the perfect time for you to show them that you care by sending them, of course, a note and a meal from the Cup Coffee Republic. So be blessed all the more for being a blessing to other people. Of course, I invite you to become intentional in getting your #pack my bag moment. Ayan. So ano nga ba yung #pack my bag moment? So your #pack my bag moments are key points, aha moments, lessons, words, statements, of course, that resonated with you. Oftentimes, these are powerful truths that pinches your heart. Ayan, yung masakit, masakit siya. Yung mga, sabi nga ni Master Coaching, no, bato-bato sa langit ang tamaan sa pool. Ayan. So these are usually the powerful realization na yun pala yun. Okay? And of course, I encourage you to share your #pack my bag moment, ATM, no, on our comment box. And of course, if you can, and I encourage you again to share this on your timeline so that for your friends, no, for people who is browsing their newsfeed, makikita nila yung #pack my bag moment mo, and you are already becoming a blessing to that other person. Ayan. So you can just feel free to share. And of course, you can tag a friend if you know, of course, that this session can be helpful for them. Feel free to tag them. And of course, if you want to put a context so people will know where your #pack my bag moment comes from, you can put #coaching pink talk, #mindful eating, and #mentally fit fill. Ayan. Okay, so again, our topic is all about fats 101. So what do you know about fat? Okay, what do you know about that? Hello, Coach Teen. Magandang morning. So fat actually is a type of nutrient. Ayan. When you talk about nutrient, no, kailangan sa katawan natin. So fat is a type of nutrient, and just like protein and carbohydrates, your body needs fat for energy, to absorb vitamins, and to protect your heart and brain health. But oftentimes, no, nakikita natin, nakalaban natin si fats, okay? Nakalaban na, oftentimes, in diagnosis, clinical diagnosis, no, and health-related problems oftentimes involve si fat siya. And that's why si fat, nagkaroon siya ng negative perception, a negative understanding about fats. But we actually need fats for energy, to be able to absorb vitamins, to be able to protect your heart, and of course for your brain health, as well as if I'm not mistaken, I think 65% of our brain are made from fats as well. Okay, so for years we've been told that eating fat will add inches to your waistline, raise cholesterol, and cause a myriad of health problems, no? Na napakadami-dami yung health problems. But now we know that not all fats are the same. So, hindi naman po lahat ng fat, no? So, so this is the beautiful thing about learning fats 101. So there's such a thing as bad fat and good fat. Okay, so bad fat such as artificial trans fat, which I will be discussing later, no, and saturated fats are guilty of the unhealthy things that all fats have been blamed for, which is weight gain, clogged arteries, increased risk of certain diseases, and so many more. No, but good fat, but good fat, such as unsaturated fats and omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, have the opposite effect. In fact, healthy fats play a huge role in helping you manage your mood. Kaya siya very, very much uh, directly um, related to your mental health, no? Kasi nga yung brain natin made up of fats. Okay? So if you consume healthy fat, it actually plays a huge role in helping you manage your mood, stay on top of your mental game, fight fatigue, and even control your weight. O, di ba? Parang, ha? Pwede pala yun sa fats. Yes po, pwede po yun sa fats, because not all fats are the same, and not all fats are bad. Okay, so may good fat and may bad fat. So by understanding the difference between good and bad fats, of course, and how, of course, you can include this in a more healthy part of your diet, no, in switching for a healthier option of fat. Okay, or healthy switch, yung tinatawag ko ng hashtag healthy switch, no. You can improve how well you think and feel. You can boost your energy, and you can even trim your waistline. Ayan. So, pag tama yung fats na kinakain nyo, papayat din kayo. O, di ba? Ang saya-saya. Hello, Coach Ron. Hello, Coach Marife. Good morning. Okay. So, what are the role of fats? May role po kasi ang fats sa ating mga katawan. Okay. So, yan, excited siya. Lumabas na yung iba. So, palalabasin ko na rin yung iba. So, okay. So, fat is a source of energy. So, fat is the most energy-dense macronutrient, and it is also easily stored and transported within the body. So, the body can store unlimited amounts of fat. So, we use actually fat, no, as a good source of energy. Hello, Master Coach Jasmine. Yan. Okay? Then fat actually forms the primary component of cell membranes. Kaya importante po din na meron tayong fats. Okay? So cell membranes are partly composed of a specific type of fat called phospholipids. Okay, phospholipids. And of course, fat insulates the body from extremes of temperature. So fat can protect vital organs by providing a cushion layer in cold environments. And of course, fat can help you feel full for longer. So eating more fat dramatically increases satiety levels. Therefore, you can eat less yet feel more satisfied in the process. And lastly, of course, Fat is a crucial player in managing inflammation. So that fat found in fish contains the essential omega-3 fatty acids, which provide health and performance benefits due to their highly anti-inflammatory properties. So yan, sabi nga ni Master Coach Hasmino, good fats, healthy fats. So you want to be able to look into really healthy fats. And for you to be able to know, no, ano ba yung healthy fats? It's for you to be able to understand what are the type of fats. Kasi hindi nga lahat ng fats ay may sala sa mga ating kasakit-sakitan sa katawan. Because there are good fats, there are bad fats, there are unhealthy fats, there are healthy fats. Okay. Now, itong gusto-gusto natin, okay? See, unsaturated fat. So these are fats that are liquid at room temperature, and this can found fat. You can find this in foods like cooking oils, avocado, nuts, and seeds. Ayan, like I said, no, fatty fish or salmon. So those sorts of fats have shown to have positive health, no, benefits to your heart. So we want to make sure a majority of this kind of fats, no, are included in our diet. So it comes from unsaturated fat. So again, dietary fat plays a major role in your cholesterol level, and cholesterol is a fatty wax-like substance that your body needs to function properly. In and of itself, no, cholesterol isn't bad. Hindi lahat ng cholesterol ay masama din, okay? But when you get too much of it can have, of course, a negative impact on your health. So, again, good fat versus bad fat. So, this unsaturated fat, this is the first type of fat, no? First type of fat is unsaturated fat. So, since fat is an important part of a healthy diet, rather than adopting a low-fat diet, it's more important to focus on eating more beneficial good fats, okay, healthy fats, and limit, or if you can eradicate, no, harmful bad fats or unhealthy fats. So what are the example of unsaturated fats? We have monosaturated fats and polyunsaturated fats. So these two are known as the good fats or the healthy fats because they are good for your heart, your cholesterol, your brain health, of course, and your overall health. And adding more of these healthy fats to your diet may also help to make you feel more satisfied after a meal. Hello, Coach Bart. Ayan, reducing hunger and thus promoting weight loss. So, unsaturated fat is a fat or fatty acid in which there is at least a single double bond with the fatty chain acid. So, pag gusto mong medyo ano ka, no, nasa scientific side ka of unsaturated fat. So it is again a fat or fatty acid in which there is at least a single double bond within the fatty chain, as the fatty acid chain. Okay, so the first one that I will be talking about is the polyunsaturated fat, or what we call of course oftentimes makikita it's really the omega-3 and the omega-6. Ayan, sabi na, ayan na si Master Coach Asmin, sabi ni Master Coach means HDL, si high density lipoprotein is the good cholesterol. Ayan. Okay, so this is the omega-3 and omega-6. This is polyunsaturated fat, no? So you can find the omega-3 in salmon, tuna, mackerel, chia seeds or chia seeds actually, flax seeds, walnuts. So if you've been into the cup, no, there's calamansi with chia seeds. So yeah, it's a good source of omega-3. So may vitamin 6 ka na, syempre, no? May antioxidant ka na, marami ng anti-inflammatory din si calamansi, no? And you also have omega-3 because of the chia seeds. That's why when you drink, no, the calamansi chia from Decaf Coffee Republic, mabilis ka mabusog and you feel full longer. Okay, now for the omega-6, it can be found in nuts, seeds, vegetable oil such as corn oil, soybean, sunflower oil. I don't know if you eat you use sunflower oil, but ako, I use sunflower oil, okay? So, when you talk about nuts, no, maraming klaseng nuts. This can be, almond. It's really more of those kinds, no? Almonds, macadamia, Brazilian nuts. Ayan yung sarap. If you haven't tried Brazilian nuts, it's really, really good. Like Sharon, okay. And these are the benefits. So the benefits of having polyunsaturated fat in your diet is that it lowers heart rate and improve your heart rhythm. Okay? So again, ito si high density lipoprotein HDL or the good cholesterol. No? Gusto natin na na-affect kasi nga niya yung good cholesterol. And of course, it decreases the risk of clotting, of blood clotting, no? And it lowers triglycerides. Like ako personally, I have a history na nag-overshoot na yung triglycerides ko because I really like to eat before no isaw, ayan, mga isaw. So, I'm really, yeah, malakas ako kumain ng isaw before. So, nag-ano na siya, nag-overboard na siya, no, yung triglycerides ko. And that's something that I really need to watch out. Kasi once na lumagpas naman siya, you can lower it down, but it's still, the damage has been done eh. Meron na yang nagawa sa iyong organ. That's why you want to be able to really look into your no eating habits. So sabi nga ni Master Coach Jasmine, triglycerides stores fats in the body. Ayan. So this polyunsaturated fat allows you as well, helps you reduce blood pressure, and it improves blood vessel function and delay the buildup of plaque, a fatty substance in your coronary arteries. Yan, di ba ang saya? Now, the next type of course, of fat is what you call um, monosaturated. Like nag-isip ako no, si monosaturated fat. Okay, so this is as well, no, unsaturated fat, but these are monosaturated fat. So this can be found in avocados, almonds, cashew, and peanuts. So cooking oils made from plants, no, like canola, olive, peanut, soybean, rice bran, sesame, and sunflower oil. So benefit nito, it can lower down the LDL cholesterol or the bad cholesterol, no? Ito yung opposite ni HDL na sinasabi ni Master Coach Asmin. Okay, and it lowers the risk of heart disease, and of course, it's a good source of vitamin E. So again, nandoon pa lang tayo kay unsaturated fats. So these are the good guys, okay? So good guys. So if you want, no, to have a healthier option, of course, of having fats, of consuming fats, kasi nga our body needs fats to function as well. It is part of the macronutrient. No? So kailangan meron siya, of course, go for the good fats or go for the healthy fats. Now, the next type of fat is what you call the saturated fat. So, a saturated fat is a type of fat in which the fatty acid chains have all or predominantly single bonds. So, while the saturated fat is not as harmful as trans fat, kasi pag trans fat, ito na talaga yung pinaka-harmful sa kanilang lahat, no? Saturated fat can actually raise your bad cholesterol or the LDL cholesterol, and too much of it, eating too much, okay, it's too much of it can negatively impact heart health. So it's best consumed in moderation. So while there's no need to cut all, no, di naman ibig sabihin mag-extreme ka, no, na gusto mo talaga i-cut lahat ng saturated fat mo from your diet, no, you can still naman consume it in a very in a recommended, limiting it to like 10% of your daily calories. So this can be found in red meat, dairy products, and si coconut oil yan. Si coconut oil is a saturated fat. Um, and when cutting down, no, on saturated fats in your diet, it's important to replace them with the right foods. For example, when you're going to swap animal fats for vegetable oils, no, such as replacing butter with olive oil, then that can no, help lower your cholesterol and reduce your risk for disease. So this is one of the good things. So ano ba yung benefit ng saturated fat, no? It is uniquely resistant to heat and rancidity and essential for proper nutrient absorption. It is more satisfying and it helps curb cravings. It may boost metabolism and aid weight loss effort. So this is one the benefits of saturated fat. Again, hindi po masama talaga ang saturated fat. It's really a matter of how much we are consuming. So we want to be mindful, no, in terms of yung consumption level mo kung gaano siya kataas. Okay? So, yeah, people go for ano no, yung iba they go for vegetarian, they go for vegan. It really depends on the person. It's not a one size fits all, no. And meron din naman talaga what we call mga carnivorous. Ayan. So it's all the key really is into have this in moderation, moderate amounts, okay? It just becomes bad when there is too much, okay? Pag hindi na siya ayon doon sa intake level mo, okay? And if you, of course, you want to know, no, kung ilan lang ba, ilang percent lang ba dapat yung fat sa iyong diet, of course, consult a doctor, a nutritionist or a dietitian. No? Usually, it's really dietitians yung gusto mo tingnan dito. And of course, doctors. Okay? So, hindi po ako yon. Okay? I'm just sharing this to you so I can educate you. Okay. Now, ito na. The last type of fat, again, we have the unsaturated fat, which you have the monosaturated and polysaturated. Then I just discussed the saturated fat. The last kind of fat, which is the most, most, ito talaga, kung pwede mo avoid mo talaga siya, no? This is what we call the trans fat or trans fatty acid. So it is a form of unsaturated fat, and they come in both natural and artificial forms. So in trans fat, no, small amounts of naturally, you want this naturally occurring trans fat can be found actually in already, no, sa meat mo and dairy products. But it's the artificial trans fat that are considered dangerous. Again, there are two kinds of trans fat, no. Meron yung naturally occurring in our food sources, but we actually have the artificial trans fat. And this artificial trans fat is the most dangerous kinds of trans fat, and this is something that you really want to avoid. So this is the worst type of fat since it only raises the bad cholesterol or the LDL cholesterol, and it lowers the good cholesterol level. So hindi lang siya basta-basta tinataas niya, no, si bad cholesterol, but nilo-lower down din niya si good cholesterol. So artificial trans fat can also create inflammation, which is linked to heart disease, stroke, sa brain din natin kasi inflammation yan. So it can of course affect your brain as well, no, when it causes inflammation, and other chronic conditions, and it contributes to insulin resistance. Ayan. So yung mga mahihilig po dito na mga processed food, and those who think, no, na pag na may healthier options and ang processed food, and hindi sila mindful of looking on the ingredients, usually kasi meron talaga ditong hydrogenated fats and oils. This is very very common to packaged foods, no. It can contribute to insulin resistance, which increases your risk of developing type 2 diabetes. And with that, no, that's why we have right now Decaf Coffee Republic right now has already has the insulin wine and the insulin tea. Ayan, this is insulin has so many health benefits, no. If you want to know more about that, I'm going to talk about that in next siguro next week. It's really good to be able to talk about insulin, no, and how the insulin wine can help, and how the insulin tea helps. So I have both. I'm already consuming both, no. And did you actually know that in packaging, no, yung mga packaging, di ba, zero trans fat, hindi po totoo yun, okay? When you talk about the zero trans fat, tapos naka-process yung food niya, no, that's really not true. There's no such thing as zero trans fat. So when you talk about zero trans fat, when they claim that it's zero trans fat, it means that it contains up to 0.5 grams of trans fat per serving. Ibig sabihin, maliit lang yung trans fat, but it is not zero at all. Okay? So, marketing po siya. So, it's still important, of course, to be able to read carefully the food labels and to learn how to read food labels. And you want to be able to look for ingredients referred to as partially hydrogenated oil. So, these hidden sources of artificial trans fat can add up quickly, okay? So, yan yung mga gusto mong tingnan when you look into the processed foods, no, yung mga hydrogenated oil, partially hydrogenated oils, okay? So the primary sources of trans fat are actually commercially, okay, commercially baked pastries, cookies, donuts, muffins, cakes, pizza, ayan, na 'di ba? Packaged snacks, mga crackers, microwave popcorn, chips, hashtag aray, no? Mahilig pa naman ako dito. Eh. Oftentimes, this is my comfort food, no? What else? You have stick margarine, you have vegetable shortening. Of course, fried foods. Ayan, sino po mahilig dito sa fried? Ako po, guilty. Guilty po ako dito. I really love fried. Because I really like yung mga crunchy, no? Crunchy. I love crunchy stuffs. Okay. So, ayan, fried foods such as French fries, fried chicken, chicken nuggets, breaded fish. Yan. So, these are high in trans fat. And anything containing actually hydrogenated or partially hydrogenated vegetable oil, even if it claims to be trans fat free or zero trans fat free, lahat po yon ay may trans fat. Ayan, si Master Coach Jasmine. May may pasu may pasunog ang kanyang ano, the unhealthy fats. Ayan, so these are the healthy fats, and these are oftentimes the culprit, no, on why people gain weight and why people have a myriad, of course, of health condition. It's because of what we really eat. Ayan. So, anything fried, automatically trans fat yan. May trans fat yan. Given, sure. Okay, so what are the health risks again? It raises the LDL cholesterol levels and lowers the HDL cholesterol. So same time yan, hindi yan isang beses, hindi yan, hindi siya, unlike the other types of fat, no, na nag-raise lang ng ano, ng good cholesterol, no, this one can lower down your good cholesterol and raises actually the bad cholesterol. And of course, you have an increase of heart disease and stroke and higher risk of developing type 2 diabetes. So when you talk about diabetes, hindi lang po siya kailangan may sweet tooth ka. But if your food is very high, no, in trans fat, it's very high in carbohydrates. Ayan. It's really carbs, no? Hindi siya limited to cakes and pastries and sweets, no? So yun siya. That's something that you really want to look into because oftentimes when you talk about diabetes, oftentimes ang iniisip agad ng tao, hindi naman ako sweet tooth, ba't ako nag-diabetes? Ayan. So, ayan, this can be, no, one of it that you would really want to look into. So, you want to really cut down on carbs, no, especially the simple carbs, and you want to go for complex carbs. Ayan, so that's something. Sabi niya yan ni Master Coach Hasmin, yes, read the label and yeah, carbs ang type 2 diabetes. So, hindi lang siya basta, if you look into cakes, pastries, carbs mo kasi talaga siya. So again, if you don't have the sweet tooth, no, but you are high in carbs, your diet is high in carbs, no, yung lifestyle mo, it's very high in carbs, tapos hindi mo siya na-burn, that's something that you really want to become mindful of. And if you are someone who really likes to eat to fried food, yan, isa pa rin yan, something that you really want to be mindful of. Okay, so it's very important for you to know how to read nutritional labels and the ingredients. Okay, that's why we do this education for you to become not only aware but for you to be able to become empowered so you can do something about it. Now, ang tanong, ano nga ba ang healthy fat intake? Meron po kasi, di ba? Fat is important in our diet, so you want to be able to go for a healthy fat intake. So for a healthy individual seeking a balanced macro nutrient diet, then 30% actually of daily caloric requirements should come from healthy fat. So this can be broken into three different types of fat. No, 10% should be consumed from monosaturated fat. Then 10% should consume of your consumption should come from polyunsaturated fat, which is the omega 3 and omega 6. Then 10% of it should come from saturated fat. Again, you want to eat kasi in moderation. You want to be able to know this. No? If you want to know how Paano mo siya makukuha? There is an application. I actually use this, no? My Fitness Pal. So it has a macronutrient. Meron siyang macronutrient stats at the end of the day, no? Or actually during the day, no, you can really check on it kung ilang percent na yung nakakain mo. But of course, you need to know your calorie. Kailangan alam mo yung average calorie mo, the average calorie that you expend, you have, no, in each day. So of course, hydrogenated fat should be avoided and should be, as much as possible, if you can, eliminated from your diet in order for you to have, of course, a better health. So this means an intake for a typical 2,500 kilocalorie diet would equal to 83 grams of dietary fat per day. So if you are someone who is not, no, on a typical 2,500 calorie diet, it would be different. For in my case, I have 1,800, no, kilocalorie diet. So yun lang talaga yung nababurn. That's the average, of course, of sa akin, no. So that's actually I want to be able to go for the 30% of that. So you want to be able to really know kung ano ba yung average calorie calorie mo. Okay? So that's something that you really want to know. And if you want, of course, I think Coach Marife has that, no? Alam to ni Coach Marife paano siya. Okay? So that's it for our session for this coaching for mindful eating. Again, don't go for no fat. Go for the healthy fat. Go for the good fat. Again, don't go for no fat, okay? Just go for the good fat and healthy fats. And with that, of course, if you want to learn more about your eating patterns, the way your mindset works, no, the cycles, of course, and if you are someone who constantly feels stuck, no, alam mo yun, paulit-ulit ka na lang, if you're into dieting, okay, yo-yo diet, lahat na ng klaseng diet, ginawa mo, pumayat ka, pero bumabalik ka, that's what you call yo-yo diet, no? You lose the weight and then you gain the weight, and oftentimes when you gain the weight, it's at least times two of your weight, no? And if you are someone who's having a hard time, of course, losing weight, no? It's not only limited to losing weight, but really feeling good about yourself, feeling good about your body, being comfortable with your body, na hindi mo binabody shame ang sarili mo, then let's talk. So I have the coaching for mindful eating coaching bundle, no, where you get to become an expert of your own eating habits, discover more about your eating patterns, your eating cycles, and when I talk about coaching for mindful eating, it always has an aspect of mental health. Ako po kasi to, no, I really go for mental health. So the way you eat actually is very much related with the way you think. So when you talk about mindful eating, so hindi lang po ito like other diets that you can see out there, but this is actually understanding the way your mind works, understanding the emotions, understanding your mental models, and of course incorporating mental models in order for um you to become aware, in order for you to be able to become empowered and in control of the patterns that you have. So it's much, of course, easier to eat well and maintain a healthy diet if you know the times, the circumstances, your patterns, your cycle, the way you think, the way you handle stressors or triggers in your life, of course. And which, of course, when you get to discover this, and we get to able to manage this on a way, no, na hindi siya nare-relate to food, then of course you most likely will eat nutritiously, and you will not be able to give into unhealthy foods anymore. So this is the beauty of it. So with that, I invite you to connect with me. So those are my details there on the screen. Okay. Now, as I end this conversation, of course, let me invite you to be part of what we are doing as an organization of professional certified life coaches. So, if you are not yet a smart holder of Be Learning e-card, of course, you are missing a lot of the perks that we are enjoying. So, today is the best time for you to take action. So, connect with Coach Rizal through 0917 586 1661 to join the Be Learning Society, which is the 10th maker of Be Learning Homes for mental fitness. And with that, now when you become a B Learning, part of the B Learning Society, and if you become a B Learning e-card holder, you get to enjoy 5% food and beverage discount from the Cup Coffee Republic. You get to have the full access to mental model masterclasses by Master Coach A, no, which happens every fourth Saturday of the month. Plus, you get to benefit from a 90-minute free coaching session with senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines. And with that, you want to be able to save the date on October 23 at 7 p.m., which is on a Saturday, for our next Mental Model Masterclass with Master Coach A, where Master Coach A will teach about the thought leadership mental model mastery. So it's all about turning your head knowledge into viral, high-priced information product. So it's just very powerful, no? And you could just imagine how your future will look like if you can really manufacture almost any and everything in your head into breakthrough products. So that's what thought leadership, mental model mastery is all about. So for more information and registration assistance, connect with Coach Giselle through 0917-586-1661. And now for individuals who intend to embark on a journey of becoming a certified life coach like us and joining us in this very fulfilling profession, Master Coach A is now offering co-actively co-create life coach certification program. So this is a comprehensive approach to learning and mastering life coaching as an active process of creating a new path to achieving results in life so that success is inevitable in every coaching relationship. So this includes a 21-day web-based learning, a 3-day live coaching bootcamp with Master Coach A, and a 3-day live business bootcamp with Senior Coaching Team. And the program package also comes with many other bonuses. So connect with Coach Giselle to 0917-586-1661 to discover the opportunities awaiting for you in this very fulfilling profession. So the next co-actively co-create certification program is on October 2. Okay, October 2 po siya. So it's 3 consecutive weeks. October 2, October 9, and October 16. Okay? So do join us for another coaching conversation later with Coach Cherry for coaching for lip formation at 2 p.m. and Coach Rizal for coaching for purposeful living at 4 p.m. So once again, this is Life Coach Candee Teng from Life Coach Philippines for Coaching Think Talk, because coaches like us think and talk like this, and this is us in the Philippines. Labam boom, labam boom, labam boom. Bye-bye!